Hey guys, Western Mine Detective here, coming at you with another mine exploring video. So right here, we got another incline shaft. We got the ladder right here, and then we got the skip cart timbers that go down. And this is going to be part 2 of my mining ghost town adventures. And I got my buddy Andrew right here. And then right here, we actually got a pretty massive open pit. So yeah, these open pit mines were started back in right after World War II, I believe. And the main commodity mined here was tungsten, along with gold and silver. And here's a little bit more of history about this mining area. So it was started back in 1906, and as I said, tungsten was the main mineral or main commodity that was mined here. And there's another incline shaft right over there. Whole bunch of tailings piles all over the place. And yeah, there were 2 big boom periods for this town back in 1916 at the start of World War I. Well, actually in the middle of World War I, and also for World War II, which was 1939 to 1945. The main reason for this was because tungsten was used to make weapons that the military used. I'm not totally sure, but I think they used it for artillery shells and other stuff like that, maybe bombs as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna start heading down there and see what kind of cool stuff we could see. Alright, so I'm about 40-50 feet down this incline shaft so far, and you know, I still can't see the bottom. I mean, if I zoom in, yeah, actually I can. I'd have to say probably 150, 200 feet from the top of the shaft. And this is a really heavily timbered shaft. I mean, this must have cost a lot of money, so yeah, they must have gotten quite a bit of tungsten out of here. So I'm going to pause this while I'm going down. Alright, so here's a shot looking down the shaft. I went down another 40 feet, and then here's looking up the ladder. Don't know if you can see him, but that's my buddy Andrew up there. He's looking pretty small from down here. So I'm going to keep heading down there. I think I actually see like a trap door, or you know, some type of door right there in front of the ladder. So I'll check that out. Alright, so here's that what looks like a door, and then the ladder keeps going down that way. Oh, I'd have to say it goes down another at least 60 feet maybe. And here's a shot down the first level. Got some nice timbering right there. And then here's a shot up. I'm probably maybe a little bit more than 100 feet into this mine so far. We got a pipe right there. Ooh, nice. Check that out. So we've got some miner's graffiti right here. It says busted. What's 7? Is that July? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, it's July 2nd, 1946. Looks like it says Leonard right there. It says maybe Justin. And then that says Vic. It's really cool right there. 1946. And here we got some, what I believe is ventilation pipe. And that's the end of this one. End of this level. Here's a shot at the incline shaft. So hopefully this gives you some perspective. There's looking up the ladder. So I mean, I'd say it's at least at a 75-degree angle. Here's that door again, and I'm gonna head down this way. That is a crazy shot. I mean, this is one of the nicest mines I've probably been in. So yeah, I'm gonna head down there. Hopefully there's some awesome stuff. Alright, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna try to record going down the ladder. Give you guys some perspective on what this looks like. So yeah, 1 foot at a time. You never want to put 2 feet on one rung, just in case it's really unstable. But yeah, these are really nice ladders, pretty dang stable. There's an occasional one missing a rung, but that's nothing to worry about. And right here we still got the timbers where the skip car went up and down. So I'm going to pause this till I get to the next level. Alright, so I made it down to the bottom of this incline shaft. Here's where the skip car would have went up and down, and here's a shot at the ladder with the ventilation pipe right next to it. That blue bucket probably is from some modern prospectors in here trying to strike it rich. Got a whole bunch of older trash in here with those metal buckets. And I thought this was pretty cool. Right here, this is a spool for the fuse that the miners would have used for the dynamite. Yeah, so they would have unraveled the fuse, and then they would have blown up the dynamite. So yeah, we got some ore cart tracks in here. Pretty big ones. That looks like another spool, except that's a wooden one. Yeah, these are some pretty big tracks. They go down that way. This is very interesting. That's looks like some shelving. Alright, so I'm going to keep heading down here. Right here we got a ore chute on the left side. There's all the timbering above it. It's a really big one. It's all clogged up with all the dirt. And we're still following the ore cart tracks. Right here we got two pretty big barrels. They look like probably 50-gallon drums. And right here it looks like we got a DuPont explosives cardboard box. Looks like there's another one on the floor right here. DuPont. Yep, that's a explosives box. Probably from the 60s. So that's pretty interesting. Continuing down the tunnel. So yeah, this is actually a pretty extensive mine. I mean, right here we got an intersection. Oh, check that out. We got one of these Folgers coffee cans. I don't know how to pronounce that. And we got a tunnel off to the right. And we got a tunnel off to the left. We got another one of these wooden spools. I'm guessing for the fuse. And right here, this is a riveted, what I'm guessing is maybe either water or air. Water or air tank. Yeah, you can see the rivets right here. I mean, that is pretty old. If I had to guess, early 1900s. I'm gonna head straight, and I'm gonna check out those side tunnels next. Still following some ore cart tracks. Right here, we got some artifacts. We got a U-Ben coffee can. Some other odds and ends on the floor. There's another DuPont explosives box. Actually, yeah, there's a DuPont, and then right under that one is a Trojan explosives. 50 pounds of explosives. So, then over to the right, there's another tunnel. This is probably a rack where they hung up their coats or You know, they probably put some equipment on there as well. And that's a pretty messy section. But yeah, right here we got like probably some shelving. Oh wow, look at this. Do's and don'ts, instructions and warnings. Huh, you know, I wonder what this is for. What is this for? How to make a primer. Ooh. So yeah, this is directions how to use explosives. That's very interesting. That's the first I've seen of that in a mine. And this is pretty interesting right here. This actually looks like a skip car station. Heavily timbered. Oh wow, there's a stope over that way. I'll check that out later, but I really want to go down here. Let me zoom in real quick. Yeah, I don't see the end of it. I mean, I still see the ladder, but I don't see the next level. So I am guessing that probably goes down to another level, probably another 100 feet down. So I mean, right now I'm about, I would have to say maybe 200 feet into this mine, and then going down here I'll probably be around 250, 300 feet. So this is a very extensive mine. I mean, there's also those side tunnels that I have to check out. So I will be back with you guys once I go down there. Alright, here's something I wanted to show you guys before I headed down that skip car ladder. So these rails, these are actual metal rails that were used. So these were more expensive to manufacture than those rails that use the wood and also the metal strips on top of the wood. So yeah. And then also I was looking at the geology of the walls. That's like I think it's called, I'm not actually sure, but I think it's called calcite snow or something to that effect, but I'm sure they were getting a whole bunch of tungsten and probably some gold up in here as well, maybe some silver too, but yeah, it's all over the walls, especially over here. It's hanging. Yeah, I think that's like calcite snow. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, some pretty interesting geology right there. Alright, so I'm going to head down that ladder, see what's down there. Alright, so there's a shot looking down this skip car station. And I seen this right here. It's like a roller. I think it still moves. Let's see. Yeah, it still moves a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then right over here, this is where the skip car would have locked in. We got these somehow it would have locked into right here, this groove right here. And then not sure what this mechanism was used for, but it still moves. There's another one on this side. But yeah, the skip car would have locked into these two grooves, and it would have tilted over. And then you see how the ore cart tracks run up to right here. So then that skip car would dump right into the ore cart, be moved that way, moved into that other skip car right next to the ladder on the main incline shaft, and then be moved out of this mine. And yeah, that's basically the process. Alright, I'm finally going to go down there. Alright, so I'm part ways down this skip car. skip car, don't know what you call it. The thing the skip car went down. Skip car timbers. Also, it's part ladder, so it doubled. It doubles its functions. And yeah, we got a stool right there, and that's looking down the shaft. We got what looks to be some sort of ventilation pipe and some wires on this timber. Yeah, there's looking up. Pretty big room. Sure, they got some more out of here. So I'm going to keep heading down. Hopefully there's some really awesome stuff down there. Alright, so to the right of me on this ladder, you can see a slow motion collapse occurring right there. You can see the timber starting to buckle under all the pressure that these rocks on the side are pushing up against it. And there's some, don't know if you could see that, but there's some red sap coming out of those timbers over here. Yeah, I could see it on the camera. Pretty interesting. I've never seen that. So yeah, I'm going to keep heading down. Alright, so I made it down this these skip car timbers slash ladder, probably another 50 feet. And there's a platform right above me. And then here's looking farther down the tunnel. Yeah, I see the bottom right there. So I'm about to head down there. Alright, so I made it down those ladders, and right here we actually have a slusher, which is super awesome. This was used to brush up against the sides of these walls, and then all the ore and all the rocks would fill into here. Wonder how old that is. I mean, based on all the artifacts, I'd guess probably 30s, 40s, yeah, maybe even 20s. But this is weird. I mean, there's a full Corona right here, and there's a card under it. Wonder how old that is. I ain't drinking that, but there's a card. Let's see. Exploring abandoned mines in British Columbia. Frank, sorry if I say this wrong. Schlichting. Alright, yeah. So, exploring abandoned mines. You know, I think I've actually watched this guy's videos before. So give him... yeah, he has a YouTube right there. A YouTube channel right there. So yeah, exploring abandoned mines. I think that's his YouTube channel. So check him out, like and subscribe. I'll tell him I found this this Corona. I don't know if I should leave it here. I mean, I'll leave the card and the Corona. I ain't drinking an old Corona. And then right over here, there's a Planters can. Planters mixed nuts. That's pretty old. I mean, probably 50s. Yeah, I didn't know he explored this one. That's pretty awesome. I mean, he's based in Canada. I'm short on time, so I'll have to hit this up some other time if I ever come back here. And then I'm going to pause this while I try to cross over to that other side. Alright, so here's that tunnel to the right. This is a pretty big stope right here. We got all these stools going across. Got some bending ones up there. But yeah, I think that slusher might have been used to go across these stopes. Let's check out what's this way. Okay. Yeah, more bent timbers. Here's one that kind of got bent in the middle. But yeah, these are just waiting to collapse. And just keeps going up that way. Alright, I ran out of time on this video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. That was super cool that I found that card. I mean, that's awesome. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have a lot more these coming months. And yeah, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.